Hello and welcome to another My Little Blacksmith Shop. This is General Havoc here, having to start a new saved game file. If you watched the previous video I had put out, I had a bunch of tin ore falling from the sky, and well, the game has finally crashed. So we gotta start a new save game file, so let's get right into it. And here we are, back into this magical mystery world of My Little Blacksmith Shop. Let's put the apple right there. Beautiful. So let's get right into it. The goal here is to try to mine as much copper ore as we can and try to get back to where we were before, to the tin ore that we had started. We actually just got to the iron pickaxe. Oh, actually, before I go too far, let me grab a box here. Now, to be surprised, even though how difficult it is, the box is actually pretty useful to have. So, it does take a little finesse and a little getting used to, but once you get it down, traveling back and forth to and from the mine to gather that ore goes a whole lot quicker. So we're gonna head over to this farm mine here. I'm not gonna worry about anything else. I just want to get as much ore as I can, get as much smelted as I can, and try to get up to that at least tin. We probably won't get to iron today, but hey, if we do, well, why not? So we're waiting for our ghost horse here. I don't even know what to call him. We need a name for him. Kevin? We'll name him Kevin. Why not? Once he gets up here, so we're going to swing him out wide because I want to get him as close to the front of the mine entrance as much as possible. That way I don't have to travel as far. All I'll have to do is walk out, dump the iron or the ore out into the cart, and be done with it. And I just gotta make sure he doesn't get stuck behind this tree, because the amount I'm about to pull out, last thing I need is for him, what in the world, for him to get stuck on. What in the world is going on here? Well, a good thing to know is that throwing is definitely a good thing in this mine. Once you start to mine a bunch of ore, eventually it just becomes faster to just throw the ore up the walkway than to sit here and try and use this box. Oh, wait. There we go. Alright, so what do we got over here? We got tin that I can't touch yet because I need tin, axe. Coal is alright, but I don't need coal right now. Titanium. Coal. There's the dark crystal, or the fear crystal. I don't need that right now. Like I said, I'm not even going to try and do any of the crazy stuff. All I want is that copper ore, if I can find any. My goodness, where? Oh, jeez. So I got a little unlucky here. It's up on this rock. Nonetheless, it should still be okay. You can get about 13 ore into that box if you're lucky. So you'll have to do about 10 runs to get 100 ore into the cart, but that 100 ore run is going to save you a lot more of a headache in the long run than having to keep coming back to the mine, mining more ore, because the fastest way to gain enough money is to mine the ore. If you look at it right now, right now it's telling me that it's empty, but if you actually focus on the actual copper ore itself, you can mine even more from it, even though that it says it's depleted. So even though that it says it's empty, I can just sit here and keep whacking at it until more comes out. I don't even remember how many have I put in there already. Usually I just go until it starts to come out the top of the box. And like I said, that's usually about 11, 12, maybe even 13 if you're lucky. Now, if you do 10 runs of the boxes when you fill them up, you'll have about 100, a little over 100 copper ore. That way when you get back, you just go in, smelt it all down in the furnace. That's good enough. And you won't have to worry about it. See, now the best part about this is you can actually run raw crouch, so you don't have to worry about I'm lost. You don't have to worry about losing your copper when you stand up. I'm pretty sure I lost one more, but that's okay. Oh, I was going the right way. So grab your box. From the top would probably be the best. Yeah, I'm losing more copper here. There we go. Grab it from the top, and you can actually run with it. If you hold it up high enough, you can get over the steps at the top here. That way running gets a little bit faster, or mining becomes a little bit faster. You don't have to worry about, again, losing all your ore when you go to stand up until you get out to the cart. You can stand up here. If you're lucky enough, it'll just drop out. Use your middle mouse wheel here, move it forward, and then hold your control, or what is it, alt key. Oh, I'm jumping here. There we go. So you want to move this as far as you can up, and then use your alt key to just dump out the rest of that ore. Now be careful with this cart. If you push it down too far with the bucket or box, whatever you want to call this, your cart will flip out, and then you'll end up dumping all of your copper ore all over the ground, and then you're right back to square one. Although it isn't that bad because you're not running up and down into the mine trying to get everything. So I'm going to continue here to mine. If you want, you can skip forward to the video. Hopefully I won't be doing this for too much longer. Like I said, I want to try to get at least 100. If not, you know what, I'll aim for just 5 buckets for now, because trying to smelt it all out later is going to take a while. And if you notice on my videos here, I don't edit anything out. Everything you see and hear is exactly from when I record it, because I want you to see how long this is all going to actually take. Now, other people may find a faster way, and that's fine. This is just the way I play. This is how I do things. And if you know what, you know a faster way, by all means, go ahead, leave it in the comment section if you know a faster way, and we'll go from there. Now, the raining ore glitch, don't want to have to do that again. I got really far and kind of sad that I have to go all the way back to doing this again just to try to get back to where I was before. Now don't get me wrong, having a plethora of tin ore falling from the sky every day is pretty nice to have. Get back in that bucket. Oh my goodness, it's like lightning going on outside. Just a light effects inside this cave. Not very great yet, but still getting there. Oh, come on, get in the bucket and stay there. Doesn't help that my bucket is slightly curved, so I'm probably gonna have problems with this. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place it down, hopefully on a flatter spot. There we go. Now there's on a flat spot, then I can pick it up. And they all flew out again. Anyways, well, not all of them too. Whatever. You get. I missed it again. Missed the bucket again. Just get in there. Get in your home. Stay in there. Seriously? I'm pretty sure I'm over the max for this bucket. That's why I'm having problems with these 2 tin ores going on here. So, you've got to be kidding me. And this is where I said, just, you know what, throw it. Ain't got time for it. Just want to get in there, get my ore, and be done with it. And there goes another one. You know, just goodbye. And now I gotta go find the other one that I just tossed, which I have no idea where it went. Oh, there it is. Get out of here. So like I said, sometimes it's just faster to just toss the the copper ore. It's just easier to toss the copper ore up the hill. But once you get to larger amounts, you know, then it's gonna take forever, especially if I can stand up now, especially if you sit there and you mine 20, 30 ores, and now you're trying to toss them all up the... What in the world is going on? Come on here, jeez. And that's what I get for standing up. This is why I tell you to crouch, because that happens, ore explodes everywhere, and now I don't know where they all went. So I think I lost like 2 or 3, but that's okay. It's not gonna hurt me too much here. Let's do a quick search. If I can't find it, I can't find it. It's no big deal, because we're just getting free. Oh, jeez, completely missing the cart. That's great. Good job. Completely missing the cart anyways. So here we go. Now we stand up. Caught it. Back over. Alt key. Of course, the directions change. There we go. Back up and back down. You know what? I'll do one more load. I don't want to spend too much time out here. And then we will go and smelt all of this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few swords first and try to sell them, and then I'll go back and buy some more handguards. So let me rotate this, drop it. Wonderful. So again, as you can see, it still says it's expended, and I'm still mining copper from it, so you don't have to wait. It's a glitch that I've found in this early version of the game, so you don't have to wait. Still don't know what stone is needed for. I think you can make some stone weapons. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into the game. I like to keep things a surprise. So hey, you never know. Take some stone ore back. Maybe make some stone ore. Just stone. Why did I say stone ore? Anyways, take some stone back. See if it'll smelt down. If not, oh well. It was a waste of time, if anything. Let's try if I can get this bucket. I think I can fit 2 more in there. Then we'll throw the whole bucket in there, and then we'll shoot. And then we'll go back, furnace it all, make some weapons, and try to make some money. 'Cause everybody needs that money. Anyways, so let's see here. Where do I want to grab this thing? You know what? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Yeah, there we go. Grab it from this back side. That way the front is up. And hopefully we'll keep the ore from falling out. We're doing good so far. Little bump there. It's like a little roller coaster ride. Like I said, once we get out here, we're already next to the cart, so we can just stand up. And what I'm gonna do is just drop that in the cart. Don't need it no more. Take this piece here, drop that in the cart, and let's go. He should be following me now. So now that he's on that wide pattern, he doesn't have to worry about hitting that tree no more. And I can go back down this pathway without having to worry about Kevin hitting any trees or running into any rocks, flipping the cart, and then dumping all of that ore that we just got. Now, I feel tired. Oh, I guess it does affect you just a little bit. You're running a little bit slower, he's walking a little bit slower, which is fine because Kevin's got to catch up here, so we'll just walk the rest of the way home here. I'm actually running the graphics on here just a little bit slower. My computer is it's just a tad bit old. It's about 9 years old. A tad. It's about 6, 7, 8, 9 generations old for the motherboard and chip. But you know what? I'm still running these high-end games, so I'm gonna keep using it till it. Oh no. Till it. Oh geez, and that's exactly what I mean. Well, good thing I was close to home. Thanks, Kevin. Screwed that one all up. Well, I'll have a little cleanup to do. Jesus reminded me of my last saved game here. At least it's only a few pieces of copper ore, not about 100 of them or more. The only problem is now is I have no clue. Oh geez, yep. And basically all that hard work I just did is for nothing, because now I'm pretty sure most of it shot across the map, so I might as well just get Kevin from. You're following me. Get him out of there. What the heck is going on here? The cart is riding the horse. Alright. That's new. Sure, Kevin. I don't know what's going on. Just stop. Just stop. Oh, man. Okay, so he dumped most of the ore back here. That's not too bad. Now you're probably just sitting there saying, well, why don't you just use the bucket? Well, to be honest, right now it's just faster to pick up each copper ore and just toss it. He's got a pretty far throwing arm here, so it'll be faster for me just to grab all the copper and toss it. But I've probably lost most of my copper, so now I'll have to go back and mine some more. Now, like I said in the beginning, a lot of this video is just going to be raw video. I want you to see how long it actually takes. So forgive me if the first couple of videos is boring, because most of it's just going to be mining, smelting. But I want you to see how long it takes. That way you can kind of get an idea if this game is for you. If you don't want it to be this slow paced, well, then you know it's not the game for you. But that's why a lot of this video is just raw video, and you'll get to enjoy watching me struggle trying to just walk over some copper ore. Come on now, just work with me here. So I'm going to make my pile over here right next to my furnace. Got some copper in the oil. That's oil, by the way. That's not water. That's oil. Looks like most of it made it into the backyard here, so it should be all right. So I'm going to try and put as much of this copper in the furnace as possible. From the first playthrough, I learned just letting it stack up. Stupid box, get out of my way. Just letting it build up and letting it fall over by itself, sometimes that sometimes the ore or the bars fall back into the furnace, and you actually eventually lose some, which is, with all this hard work we just did, we don't want to lose any. So we're going to put as much as we can in. We're going to sit there and we're going to babysit the furnace until all of our copper is smelted down into bars. And then what we're going to do is make those swords. We'll make a great sword, maybe a great hammer, and some one-handed swords. What in the world was that? Stupid Kevin. Make some swords, and we're actually gonna make ourselves a axe, because we're gonna need. Actually, we should probably make that axe now. So let's see here. So yeah, we're gonna want to make a one-handed axe so that we can chop those logs. What do we got up here? We got two-handed guard, one-handed guard. I won't need that for the axe, but it's nice to know that I have a little stock on hand. There we go. I don't think I have any more hand guards, so hopefully here I won't get too much trouble with making myself an axe. Oh, there we go. So now while it's heated, hold down that control button, hit left click, or no, shift, haha, shift left click, brings up your quality menu. You can do this about 5 times, and then that's it. But I'm going to show you a little trick to where you can actually do more than what that is. So that last one was my last one. So now I'm going to bring it back to my table here, and I'm going to buy a cheap one-handed grip, because it is ours. We don't need no fancy one-handed grip. It doesn't do anything for us. So I'm going to place that order. Hopefully, like I said, I didn't want to. Alright, whatever. One-handed grip, copper axe, it's ours. Equip it. There we go. I'll have to show you on the next one. I was supposed to show you on that one. That's okay. I'll show you on the next one. So let's break down this log here. Stick some wood in the fire here. You know what, we'll just throw all of them in there. That's fine. Just take all of them. Come on, there we go. Take all of them, throw them in there, and we'll smelt all this ore as much as we can. There we go. Put that one down. We're probably gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to make a, what is going on with my screen here? We'll have to make a weapon with an uncommon handle, and then we'll upgrade to the fancy handles. What is going on here? Screen is all flipping out. And then we'll continue to buy the fancy handles. Now, with this just being the beginning of the game, of course our charisma is going to be low, so we're not going to be able to make extra money. So we'll have to try to be as quick as we can with a customer's order, as when you're faster with a customer's order, they tend to give you more money. Now, it's like $1, $2 extra, but that's better than no extra money. Alright, so we got our ore in there. Let's push this log in there a little bit more, turn this baby on, and it is going to start to melt our ore. I don't remember how much I even put in there. That's fine. We just gotta babysit it till it's done. You can let it go about 2 or 3 bars before you have to worry about it taking back your ore if it falls back inside. We don't want that to happen. We don't want to risk the furnace taking that bar back, and then all of a sudden now we were supposed to have 12 and now you have 11 because the furnace remelted it and basically put it with another one when you were supposed to have it separate. And if we were to sleep right now, that would actually screw all of that up, and we don't want that. So we're not going to sleep, we're just going to keep going. And eventually we'll get there. So and actually, you know what we can do, we'll furnace some of this up. We can actually we'll make some swords right now. We'll just make some blades here. So shift left click to start our quality bar, right on the money. Ooh, so close. Try again, right on the money. So here's, I think, 4 times, and then 5 times. So 5 times there, and our quality is 90. It's cooled down, that's alright. I guess we're just gonna throw it over. We'll throw that in the oil. There we go. So yeah, you saw that one on the ground there. You gotta be careful, because if that falls backwards into the furnace, then we're in trouble. So throw all that there. Throw all that there. Let's heat it up again. Grab the next one. Throw that one on there. Let's grab this one. Oh, watch out. Oh, it's cooled. That's why I won't go on there. Pick this one up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Heated. Still in blades. Let's get this done. There we go. Oh. There we go. Shift left click. 30. Oh, man. Right on the corner. You gotta be kidding me. Here we go. And 30. There it is. There was 2, 3, 4. 4 times for that one. I probably did it 5 times. It didn't count right. You know, just I'm gonna throw it all there. Forget it. Let's grab our other one here. That's alright. I don't think the quality at this point in the game really affects the price of the weapon yet. I really haven't seen it. Okay, so our furnace is done. So let's shut it off so we don't don't waste our wood, because it will continue to burn and it will burn out all your wood. Now the coal in this game is actually for the furnace. It actually, when it burns at half points, not whole points. And what I mean by that is, when the wood burns, it goes down by 10s. As the coal, when you use coal, it only goes down by 0.5 when it deteriorates. So it actually lasts a little bit longer, so you don't have to worry about going around and chopping down a bunch of trees to fuel your furnace. Now I'm really hoping that they eventually optimize this so whatever is going on my screen would stop, because I keep thinking that the image is burned into my screen here, and it's really not. It's just that the game is flipping out. So there's, I don't even know, I can't even count that as 3 buckets because of what thinks Kevin and his cart was doing back there. Who knows? doing a Cotton Eye Joe, dragging around a cart of freaking copper ore. Thanks, Kevin, you jerk. So now I gotta get in there. Mine. Is it on? Okay. Mine some more. Hopefully find some more that's lying around on the ground. Or, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll take a rainfall of copper ore. Well, that would probably put me back to square one. Don't really want that. So, let's go and buy a one-handed grip, because that's basically all that I can afford right now. Place the order, get the order, take this one-handed grip. Let's make this one-handed sword here. And, oh no, it's two-handed guard. I need one-handed guard version 1. That's okay. Place it all on there. Boom. Alright, before I actually sell this, because I told you I would show you on the next one that you can actually get better. So once you assemble it, you can actually disassemble it by bringing it over to the anvil and then hitting it. And now it's back. Oh jeez, man, this game and its physics. Bring it over to the anvil, hit it, it'll disassemble all of it. You can actually reassemble the handle and the guard on the table if this thing will work. There we go. So now we already know that it's got 90 quality on it. I want that a little bit better. You like it? I don't know. Oh look, see what I mean? There's another one right here. Completely forgot that I had this going. Throw it back on the furnace. Furnace, smelter, whatever. Heat it back up again. Once that becomes heated again, make sure you hold shift and then left click, because if you hit it now, it's going to change the sword's design and it's going to put you back to 0. But if you hold shift left click, you can, oh you jerk, you can go back in. It cooled down. Why did it cool down so fast? That cooled down really fast for some reason. Get the rest off. There we go. I think it's because I got the 1 and actually brought my quality down, sadly. So we want to make sure we're at least in the red. So now we got it again. Now we're up to 111. So you can actually sit there and do this multiple times till you have a quality sword or weapon of 1,000. That cools down pretty fast. So I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure that I got all of the quality I can out of it here. Grab you, put you back on the anvil, shift left click. Alright, so it's done. I've got 151 quality out of it. Now again, I can do that again. I can put it together and wait. I completely forgot the name of my shop. Alright, here we go. Wait. There we go. What in the world? Why is cap locks on? General Havoc. No, jeez, I messed it up already. Commander General Havoc. Old style. Oh. Maybe I can just do shop. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Done. Probably won't even fit. No, it fit. Look at that. So I'm just gonna leave the sword there. As long as it's on this red spot here, the sword will sell without me being in the room. I'm pretty sure at this time my furnace is done. Yes, it is. So let me turn off the furnace. 3 more ingots. Wonderful. So I have a plethora of ingots over here. And I need money. So until that sword sells, I can't buy that two-handed grip to make the big sword there. So I'm gonna keep making some. What? One-handed hammer. No, sorry. Don't have it. Get out of here. I have a sword. I'm gonna keep making single-bladed swords for right now. Or single blades. Single-handed blades. Yeah. And just get a stock of those so that way when I start to make some more money, I can then buy some more handles. So close on each one. That's okay. Like I said, I don't think that there's any effect in quality. So we have that one. Then let's make. I wish this would stay hotter for longer. We'll make some hammers. Definitely don't have enough for a pole arm. So we'll go in. We'll make some hammers. So let's do some hammers. There. Oh wait, no. Make sure I did that right. Alright, it's on blunts. Let's see if we can change the hammerhead. Here's 2. I like 3. I like 3 a lot. Shift left click. Way too slow. Shift left click. 30. Right on the money. Still in the red, so that's good. We didn't lose too much there. And boom. Sliver. It's up to 80, but that's okay. And actually with the one-handed hammers, great hammer. Man, get out of my shop. I got a sword. That's all you get. Actually, I can afford one more one-handed grip. And I can actually make the one-handed hammer with it because the hammers don't require a guard. So I can make the hammer again as long as this is on the red mat here. When someone comes in, they'll just pick it right up and buy it. So we'll make another one-handed hammerhead, different version, just so we have some back stock. And then once we get enough, we can start buying the fancy handles, and that'll actually make us a little more money faster once we can afford it. Come on. There we go. But we need to sell the 2 items on the shelf here. I don't have a 2-handed axe, sorry. And we can start to buy those two-hand fancy grips, one-handed fancy grips. Oh, fancy polearm grip. Now that looks new. Could be wrong. It's been a while since I've played. Oh no. Shift left click. There we go. Ooh, right on the sliver. Again. Man, I'm just cutting it close here. Ooh, there's another one right in the green. This one's gonna be tough. Oh man, garbage. It's 91. It's not too bad. Better than the other ones I've gotten so far. This one looks pretty cool too. It looks like a clock. Let's see what this guy wants. A pickaxe. The one thing, everything I don't have. Ask for something I have. Oh, gotta warm that up first. Derp-de-der. And after I make this last one, if we don't sell anything here in a little bit, then I'm going to probably try and either mine or why do you gotta come when I'm hammering stuff? What do you want? You want a great hammer? I don't have a great hammer. Go away. Let me finish this one-handed hammer. Oh man, look, literally right on the sliver of it. There we go. At least that one's in the middle here. Ugh, garbage. And what? It'll be cool? No. Now without a handle, I can't make it, break it, and then reheat it to make it better. You have to assemble it and then disassemble it before you can make it better. You know what, just for science, let's just test it right now. We'll reheat it, but I believe you have a lightning strike every time. I believe you have to have, what do you want? Boom. That got us $33, so that's actually not that bad. Alright, so that's there. Yeah, you gotta assemble it, disassemble it, reheat it, and then you can make that better. But that's alright, we don't care right now. So yeah, this hammer, let's see if we can't sell this sword. I'm actually going to purchase 2 one-handed fancy grips. That's a lot of our money right there, but it seems a lot of people want some hammers right now. There we go. We got a nice rare one. Hopefully he'll pick up the hammer. Come on, one-handed hammer. Great sword. So he's just right there, but I don't got the money for it. We'll put this last one together here. It looks like it's nighttime. So let me, boom, put that there. Hit the sleep button. And we feel rested. So let's see here. I think it, what time is it? Is there a clock in here somewhere? I know there's a clock. There it is. It's, why is the hour hand moving? Anyways, never mind. Oh, we have our first customer. Let's see what he wants. Well, he's only gonna get a one-handed hammer. Oh, how much was that one? We made $3 extra on that one. And we got a rush bonus of $3. So yeah. Total charisma bonus is $32. Or is that 32 cents? It's 32 cents. We got a charisma bonus of 32 cents. That is sad. Oh well. Looks like we got a couple more people in. Let's see what they want. Now that we actually have some money, I can actually make, actually I probably should make that. What do you want? Great hammer. Don't have it. Actually, now that we have some money, I'm going to make the two-handed great sword here. And thank goodness we have a free two-handed guard. Come on, there we go. Put that there. There it is. And then we'll slap this great sword right on the top of the rest of them. Doesn't matter as long as it's over that red area close to the front. If they want it, they'll pick it up. A dagger. A dagger, you say? You know what? No. No, I'm not making you one. But we will call this a day. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you stuck around. Like I said, this video is just here for fun, casual play, and it's going to show you as much as raw footage, unedited footage as possible to show you how long it actually takes to make things, to get things, to travel. If anybody out there knows a faster way, please let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side.